my watch, bro. I know it's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding the mix.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Start off with Golden State versus Cleveland.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this offensive system. You know, it's much more than just a...
Sorry to interrupt, Shaq.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Can't hear anything. Here we go.
The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too. And he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots. English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game. And he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
And he nails the third.
And for Steph Curry, to me, that balance is remarkable. I mean, it used to be customary beyond the arc to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range two. But Curry has introduced that more efficient side step for the wide-open three. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting open.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. He was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who's in to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Now James, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Irving kicks to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving can't hit. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Barnes dishes to Bogut.
And one.
That's good.
And one.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
The Cavaliers trailing.
The hell is wrong with you?
Down low. Here's LeBron. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skill. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that D. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's what he delivers the most.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. There's the 3.
You didn't see that one come. Oh, God.
The Cavaliers pull it in.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now Curry.
You're not like
following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love.
Spates. And 1.
James with some
what
nice
happened
deep.
to the foul?
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Smith. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Warriors trail. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 11 points for Steph Curry.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
What a quarter.
Curry against Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving.
Dude,
he
go
dishes
back
it
to
to Smith.
check, boy.
Love with the screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, boy.
Spates against LeBron. Curry gets the bucket.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Green. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Steph Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Johnson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Thompson for 3. The shot is off.
Rebounding's going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron.
Well, he's got to watch himself
Brad
now.
Rush, what the heck,
That's 2
boy?
fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
How much more is there to say about
No,
LeBron
I
James,
thought they were
Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Come on, let me go.
Spates sets a screen. Here's Thompson.
Good.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Rush. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fires the
not a boy, Marie.
34 seconds left to play here in the first. It's LeBron with the drive. Mozgov, and he jams it with authority.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Azili. On the wing, Thompson.
Gotta get that buzzer beating.
6 on the shot clock. He gets it up. And the release
come on,
the buzzer,
man.
but it's off target. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even keel
God, I
nature.
didn't get to look at my lineup. Now I got limits.
As they come at this point in his career, nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
A chance to get
hydrated taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here. What do you guys see?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the
what
first.
The heck is
Excellent
that?
hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots.
Oh my
Out
God.
there with Steph
You
Curry.
left it open
and it's
for
Bogut
them that
at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away. Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry. It's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist column and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Wow, more here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in last season.
This is what I'm
they
saying.
had finished a successful run with Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Well, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Lets the three fly, and that's collected by
He's
Love.
not shooting any good threes
Love's
right
got 4 rebounds in this game. Nobody near Irving. Misses off the left iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Love right side. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
I hate when the camera moves like
hard
that.
to explain that, but I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
With some changes. Barbosa comes in
Yes,
for
I
Sean
want
Livingston.
some changes.
And Ian Clark subbed in for Curry. And the Cavaliers call.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
You mentioned GA the
First
Cavs
break.
soft
Gonna shoot
comeback.
three.
They overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry subbed in for Ian Clark. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm. You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man
I can't
made
block
the
his
decision
dunk.
even better, and
Can't block
also
his anything.
kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Curry outside. Can't get it to go.
There's no one inside. What the hell is wrong with my team?
Really his
The
best
hell is
quarter
wrong
as
with
far
my
as
team?
scoring. Let's see if he
Draymond
can
Green with the
eventually
stupid
get
reaching
back on
foul.
track.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Okay.
That'll be his second foul of the game. LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And Draymond Green will give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better. And while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barnes. Spates with the block.
Oh my God!
Out of bounds. The Cavaliers
He
able
said
to retain
no.
possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osgood's checked in. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Curry with the three. And James pulls it down.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 5. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. 24 points for Steph Curry.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
In the corner, Irving with it.
Nope.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Dellavedova. And stolen by Spates. There's the dish to Curry. And the rejection by James.
James,
Pass to Dellavedova. Back to James for 3.
Don't even try that, boy.
Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, James.
Right side
Gordon
Curry.
James.
They double team Curry.
Gordon.
Ring shot on the way. Good.
Ah!
Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter. So it's
Over
the Cavaliers.
James and
They trail by
Dellavedova.
1. Irving kicks to Dellavedova, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Golden State. Azili's checked in for Draymond Green. It's Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. The Cavaliers trail by 4, and they double up James. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Thompson. To stop the run. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. You go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
He pulls a Houdini.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Dellavedova missing. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the basket by Curry.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
LeBron with it. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Yes, guys, I'm here with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Halftime show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 35 points and 1 assist. There was a lot to like about his first 2 quarters in this one. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build. The lead did, too. They're a very steady team, keeping those turnovers down. That's the big factor.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
I was unimpressed, very unimpressed with their offense. You know, guys seem to be going through emotions, not cutting, not hustling.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center. And another miss by Cleveland.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season. His return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Clock at 6. Irving. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping him to maintain that lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. They grabbed their own miss. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Irving. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Iguodala outside. From deep. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. In transition, here come the...
Whoa! Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Irving against Curry. James outside. Love with the screen for James. And it's Love penetrating. Smith kicks to Love. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Love's got 4 this quarter.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Irving drives in. No luck. Great D that time from Green.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
You know, he's their coach on the floor. There's no doubt about that. A great communicator, a great teammate, and as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Shoots from the high post. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
No good from Fry. Thompson.
Nope.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. 1:10 left in the third. Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Looking to get back on track here. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars
come
on that
on,
team,
no, the perfect
he shined the
right
brightest.
there.
And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Shumpert, no good. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it goes out of bounds.
I need an alley-oop in this period.
Last touch by Green.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. James is checked in. Knocks down the step back Jay. LeBron's got 8 points.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
5 seconds left in the third. Here's Barnes. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And here at the end of the third quarter. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Warriors leading by 10. They've got Harrison Barnes. They'll get out there with Iguodala. Then it's Curry. And it's Clark in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry. Rebound by Smith.
Why A- is always missing?
He can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Thompson. It's good again.
What I mean, I can't block Thompson. Bothering me.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's LeBron. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Curry can't get it to go.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
Get Curry out of here.
Green is checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Curry to the paint.
Oh, my.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Love.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Thompson for 3.
It is like can't make any shots going.
Shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Green. Dellavedova, the pass to Love, and good on the basket. Book it.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve.
Bogut, I hate you, guys.
They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Thank you,
and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala.
Just don't want to
and that'll be his
go
third
to
foul
the
so far.
basket. Alley-oop, that dunk.
On defense, the
That
Warriors
went right through ball.
led by as many as 14 points. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Well, it's still early in the quarter, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Smith to tie it up. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really
Come on, hurry up.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Don't like it. Don't like it.
And it's not often
like
that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
There we go. Iguodala is my new player right now.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game.
Favorite person on the court.
The moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense and causing problems for his own team.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. Green dishes to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Ooh, that much
defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The Cavaliers trail by 8.
You guys know.
And the Cavaliers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's LeBron with the drive. And another miss by Cleveland.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him
and
for
one.
the effort.
Dang it.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 40 points, and talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this league.
And another miss by Cleveland. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right.
Down. He just ran into Tyronn Lue. Why not?
Three-point range, an absolute bomb from
crap.
range. Curry's got 45 points.
45 points.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this
come on, he stepped out of bounds.
I mean, too many trips. They need some points.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
From downtown.
Oh, man, Curry, I would have sealed the deal and made James look like a fool.
Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Warriors leading by 13.
Can you do something?
Thompson for 3.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Barnes is checked in for the Warriors.
No, I thought it was my possession.
Here's Smith.
Tries
to snap the goal streak, and he lays it up and in.
Took contact on that.
Smith's got 6 points in the
A
quarter.
little bit of
And you
contact
could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done
Stop doing
on
that.
the inbound.
No! I was holding it forward just because I knew that it was going to go back.
It was just purely flawless as a ball secure, but that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Come here.
And there's the feed
beat
to
you up,
James.
Can I? This should be a way to punch them.
Off target from 3-point range.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Golden State moving it around. Now the pass to Bogut. Feeds it to Barnes. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Outside Curry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. James with the ball. Smith the pass to Irving. James wide open. Offensive rebound. Smith. Curry with the steal. From deep three-point range and beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 48. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Irving with the ball.
Don't want them to go in right away. Okay, perfect. Now I get the ball no matter what they do.
Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Bogut. Dishes it to Barnes.
Calm down, calm down.
Passes it to Curry.
What do you think of me?
From deep. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance.
Really?
He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Kenny, what did you think?
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew, he caught the scoring bug.
Yeah, I kind of
folks,
only wanted
that'll
to
wrap
play
it
one
up for
game,
tonight.
guys.
We hope you
So thanks
enjoyed
for
the
watching
game.
this video. If you
For
liked it,
Shaquille O'Neal,
give it a
Kenny the
thumbs
Jet
up.
Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the
Support the
entire
channel by
2K
subscribing.
Sports crew. I'm Ernie
And
Johnson.
I'll see all you guys.
Have a good evening.
Yep, have a good evening. I'll see you in our next video. Woo.